Hello there. Temperature records have been tumbling across Central Europe as the ongoing heatwave continues to grip the region. Very hot air moving up from North Africa, spilling into much of Spain, France, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, towards the Netherlands and the UK too. So another hot day to come on Saturday, particularly for cities like London, Paris, towards Madrid too. We're seeing those temperatures topping into the low 40s for one or two areas, particularly in the south of France, but well above average really across the region. Now it is looking mostly dry for Turkey, Greece, into Italy. Lots of that hot sunshine extending right across the Mediterranean. 40 degrees possible there in Madrid through the day on Saturday. Another very hot, humid day. No relief for the wildfire situation across Catalonia, I'm afraid. For France, again, those temperatures, Paris 36 degrees, could be into the low 40s further south. Hot weather continuing into Denmark as well. Now we will see some cooler air moving in from the northwest during Sunday, so cooler for the UK in towards Scandinavia too, but further south we've got that heat. It's just pushing its way gradually a bit further eastward, so Berlin for instance near 40 degrees through the day on Sunday. It will turn a bit cooler in London and in Paris as we head through next week, so temperatures a bit more typical of the time of year. Also Madrid and Rome not quite as hot as they have been. Berlin very hot on Sunday, but a little bit cooler into next week, with showers returning to Moscow. Bye-bye. Hello there. There's going to be some real contrast in temperature across much of North America over the coming few days. Largely warm and also humid towards the east, cooler and fresher conditions further west. And you can see by the satellite image this area of cloud here that's been pushing across parts of west of Canada in towards the northern plains too. That's going to be bringing further heavy showers late on Friday and into Saturday as well. So a risk of a few thunderstorms. We've also got a stormy system moving across the Great Lakes, so some heavy showers and thunderstorms possible here. Towards the south and east of that system, that's where we're seeing that warm, humid air piling up to many eastern states. Meanwhile, onto the west of Canada and British Columbia is looking again rather wet and windy. Meanwhile, further south, a rather cool northerly air flow down towards California with a little bit of coastal low cloud and fog drifting in at times as well, and temperatures a little below average for the likes of Los Angeles, for instance. Vancouver stays dry over the next couple of days, warming up a touch. Also dry in Seattle, San Francisco and in Los Angeles too. Meanwhile, looking towards the northeast and New York, seeing a warm, dry day on Friday. Plenty of sunshine as we head down the east coast, but then there'll be some showers set to crop up through the afternoon through parts of Georgia and into Florida. They could be quite heavy in the south with some thunderstorms likely at times too. New York won't be quite as hot by the time we get to Sunday. We'll keep the heavy showers and the thunderstorms in Miami. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather across South America and Central America too. And starting with the satellite image, you can see this zone of cloud here. Now that's going to be continuing to bring some heavy rainfall, pushing a little bit further northwards across parts of South America over the coming few days. So I think parts of the far south of Brazil, Uruguay and northeast Argentina will see the bulk of that wet and fairly windy weather, rather cool towards the south of that. But further north, a lot of dry weather for the bulk of Brazil. We have got a few heavy showers across parts of northern Peru, northern Ecuador, up towards Colombia and Venezuela as well. But drier for Guyana, Suriname and across much of Brazil as well. Just a few coastal showers there in the east. There's that heavy rain for the far south of Brazil, Uruguay and northeast Argentina. And it's still pretty unsettled as we see Pacific frontal systems bringing rain and snow across southern Chile. Some heavy snowfall to come still for the Andes. Rio de Janeiro stays warm and dry over the next 5 days or so. And we should eventually lose the rain from Buenos Aires. So it stays cool but drier than it has been. Across Mexico, a few heavy showers around the Bay of Campeche at times on Friday. Some showers too across the Yucatan Peninsula down towards Nicaragua, Costa Rica and Panama having some heavy rain. The showers will be heaviest for western parts of the Caribbean, fewer and further between towards the east of the Caribbean. Havana stays fairly showery with some thunderstorms at times, but it should be dry and sunny in Kingston. Bye-bye. Hello there. Heatwave conditions have been gripping parts of the Middle East with temperatures over 50 Celsius for one or two spots. Still very hot for the Middle East over the next couple of days. Now on to Africa, where the satellite image shows this cloud across central parts. We're going to see further heavy showers around parts of the Gulf of Guinea and also towards the likes of Ethiopia and South Sudan. Some heavy showers here, but a drier spell of weather for the DRC, Central African Republic as well. Down towards Cape Town, 15 degrees on Saturday. A little bit of a brisk northwesterly wind and a chance for a few showers. Not as hot as it has been across much of North Africa. Now Cape Town keeps with those temperatures in the mid-teens, and there will be further showers at times over the next few days. Johannesburg staying sunny and dry. In Khartoum, the heat continues, but there could be some heavy showers and some thunderstorms arriving here during the day on Monday. Casablanca, Kinshasa and Lusaka all looking dry with plenty of sunshine. Now, we've still got the heat across the Middle East, but it's shifting its way gradually eastward, so not quite as hot across the Levant as it has been, but we've still got that heat continuing into Kuwait, Saudi Arabia and edging towards parts of Oman and into Iran as well. So temperatures here very hot once again. We're also set to see a little bit of blowing dust and that shamal wind picking up through the day too. Muscat seeing temperatures rising over the next couple of days, but not quite as hot in Riyadh. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've got a fairly active phase of the southwest monsoon over the next few days, so some parts of India are going to be seeing further heavy rain. Here's the satellite image. It shows this area of cloud, which is pushing up into parts of Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh as well, seeing some of that heavy monsoon rain. Also, a lot of cloud in the Bay of Bengal. With a developing depression there, we are likely to see some very wet weather for the likes of Myanmar, which is pushing up towards Bangladesh and the northeast of India over the next couple of days. So the heaviest of the rain across India will be mainly towards the west and northwest too. Towards the far south of India and into Sri Lanka, a slightly drier spell of weather. But as we look into central parts of Asia, not quite as hot as it has been for parts of Kazakhstan, but Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan will see those temperatures really building. 39 degrees in Ashgabat on Saturday, could be even hotter by the time we get to Sunday. Hot and dry in Karachi, but for Mumbai, heavy downpours of rain, some thunderstorms likely as well. Plenty of heavy rain right down the west coast, but down towards Mali and for Sri Lanka, any of the showers fairly few and far between. Some heavier showers across Orissa into West Bengal and across Bangladesh as well. Mumbai keeps the heavy showers and those thunderstorms over the next 5 days or so. In Islamabad, it stays dry and those temperatures could well reach around 42 degrees through the middle part of next week. Hot and dry once again in Tashkent. No sign of any useful rainfall for Chennai. Bye for now. Hello there. The weather across Japan has been pretty unsettled recently, wet and windy, and we've got more heavy rainfall to come. In fact, there could be about another 200 millimetres of rain falling over the mountains of Japan over the next couple of days. Now here's the satellite image. It also shows a clump of cloud close to the Philippines, which is going to be moving in from the west and bringing some heavy rain here. But let's take a look at Japan and South Korea too, because that's where we see the bulk of the wet and windy weather moving northwards through the day on Saturday. So turning pretty unsettled with heavy downpours in Tokyo. Beijing looks drier, 34 degrees, quite warm and humid here. Not quite as wet as it has been across the southeast of China. Still a few showers, but not as heavy as they have been. Heavy downpours for Myanmar and also the west coast of Thailand as well. Now Osaka keeps the showery theme over the next 4 days or so, turning a little bit drier here through the second half of this coming week. Bangkok dry with sunny spells. Across Australia, a bit of a dry day to come in Perth on Saturday, but another frontal system approaching from the southwest may bring a bit of rain later in the weekend. We've also got a front bringing wet, windy weather for parts of Victoria and Tasmania as well. Much of New South Wales looking dry for the bulk of the day, and high pressure across the Tasman Sea keeps things largely dry, settled, with sunny spells across both islands of New Zealand on Saturday and highs of 15 degrees in Auckland. Melbourne could see a little bit more showery rain through the middle part of the week and rain arriving in Wellington by Wednesday. Bye-bye.